Let's get everything situated here, you guys. That's our audio device. Tundra throwing it around already. Throwing it around already. Lord Tunders. Lordy McTunders. Hey y'all, we're just getting set up here. Random thoughts indoors, mother trucker. It's the random thoughts indoors. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. What are we going to talk about today? That's the question. That is the question. What shall we talk about today? Let me get this zeroed in here, guys. Just getting this all situated. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Good day, Vicky. Good day, Vicky. This is our first live podcast. So we'll see what we could talk about today now. Now, let's see here. Oh, what about these weird laws? You guys interested in hearing that? There's all kinds of these weird laws around the world that, I mean, I guess they don't really make sense. But let's just say, what this one says in Maine. So in Maine, in the United States, it says after July 14th, you will be charged a fine for having your Christmas decorations still up. Is that true? Is that true? You'll get charged a fine for having your Christmas decorations up? I don't know if that's true or not, you guys. Must be. It's on the list. It's on the list, you guys. It's on the list. How's everyone's day going anyway? Hope everyone's having a great day. We're coming at you live from the Random Thoughts Indoor Studio. 11:32 a.m. 9th of September 2025. And yeah, we're going to talk about all kinds of random stuff here today. All kinds of random stuff here today, you guys. Drop it in the comments below. What do you guys want to talk about today, live on the podcast? You can let us know. That's why I wanted to do it live too, to see what you guys, what you guys think of it and everything, right? So, drop a comment below. Let's see what you guys want to talk about. Sanel, welcome in. We're just doing our very first live podcast. So if you guys have any topics you'd like to talk about, just drop it in the comments below, and we could talk about some random stuff. You know what I mean? Like we were talking about. I guess we could go to some news if you'd like some news from around the world today. Let's see. Oh, what about the new iPhone, you guys? You guys see that new iPhone? You guys see that? The iPhone 17 Pro models where they got the weird camera looking thing. You guys see that? That's weird. But like I said, we're going to I don't know what is going on here. Just give me a second. Coming at you live, you guys, so there may be some technical difficulties here and there, but don't worry, we're gonna check. Let's see. Trump's alleged suggestive birthday note to Epstein released by Democrats. What? Oh, so Trump and Epstein were like a thing, were they? Sepsis? What is this? Canada must put together plan to tackle sepsis, researchers warn. What is sepsis? I guess we'll click that since I don't know what it is. It's a sudden silent killer that some nurses and doctors are ill prepared to diagnose, according to a group of Canadian researchers. Every physician completing their training in Canada needs to know what sepsis is, and presently that's not the case, said Dr. Cape Breton, a Toronto-based critical care physician. Okay, so Brett is part of the team of researchers who completed a research review that investigates sepsis policies, guidelines, and standards across Canada. They concluded that most provinces, including Ontario, don't have any concrete guidelines for healthcare providers to follow, and that accreditation and training standards are also falling short. Okay, so sepsis can occur when the body's immune system is attempting to fight off an infection, which then triggers a reaction that can lead to severe organ damage or even death. Oh my, I didn't know that. I didn't know that one. I didn't know that one. That one's different. Someone can go from okay to really sick in a matter of minutes, said Brett. In 2020, a report estimated that 75,000 cases of sepsis occurred in Canada annually, leading to roughly 18,000 deaths on average each year. Wow, that's crazy, you guys. So I guess, how does one go sepsis? Is that how get sepsis? Oh, quick diagnosis and antibiotic treatment are critical for survival. Okay, so yeah. So watch out for sepsis, I guess, is it? Sepsis is a race against time, but doctors never start at the clock, said Sadu. Barrett is one of many now calling on the federal government to work with provinces in the race to save lives. Wow, okay. So that is something there, and that is on CDB News. So that's from a reliable source. Let's go check out what other news we have today. Let's see. Barrie, Ontario mayor declares citywide state of emergency. What? What is even this? We have simply run out of time, Barrie mayor declares. State of emergency due to homelessness. Oh my, what? And that's in Barrie, Ontario. Thank you very much, Sanel. Thank you very much. This is our very first episode, like I said, you guys, our very first live episode of the Random Thoughts Indoors podcast. If you guys have a topic you want to talk about, you can comment live, which is great. So we can be very interactive together, you guys. And to hydrate, stay hydrated, you guys. And basically, let's just see what we can talk about today. So, let's see. Barrie Mayor Alex Nuttall says enough is enough. On Tuesday morning, the mayor declared a state of emergency aimed at addressing encampments across the city, pointing to growing safety concerns, damage to municipal property, and the ongoing toll of the opioid crisis. Oh, you guys. Yes, and a lot of homeless people are addicted to opioids or some form of drug or something like that. It's unfortunate, and it is definitely an epidemic for sure across Canada. I mean, everybody knows, like, Vancouver and British Columbia now, how that has gotten. So, but yeah, the mayor cited a series of disturbing events as the tipping point over last summer. A double homicide and dismemberment investigation forced the shutdown of one of the city's largest encampments, leaving behind millions of dollars in cleanup costs and hazardous waste. Wow, that is insane. That is crazy. That is crazy. Around the same time, city testing revealed troubling E. coli levels in Diamonds Creek, which runs through the encampment and to Kempenfelt Bay, that were 5 times higher than levels already too dangerous to swim and bath in. Oh, that's not good. So it's all full of E. coli, the water there. Despite being notified, Nusal and Simcoe Muskoka District Health Unit didn't attend the site, adding to his frustration that the city has been left to manage the fallout on its own. Oh my, I didn't realize in Barrie, Ontario, it was that bad, the homeless problem in that there, you guys. Well, that is what this is all about. That is what this is all about. And we're going to learn new stuff here today, and we're going to talk about just a little bit of everything. Right now, we're just kind of on like a news topic. And we're just going through, I'm just kind of going through Google to see what news is happening right now, basically. The latest and greatest news, let's see. Well, not greatest, I guess. The latest news. Let's see. Something interesting. Let's find some, let's bring it up. Let's bring, let's get something more positive. You know what I mean? Let's see. Maple Leafs trade pitch ads. Interesting forward. Christy Martin is more interested in seeing a box or something. Yeah. 5 interesting stats from Rand Tweak one. No, we gotta get away from this. I don't know what we're on here, guys. Let me get back to going on here. Strange news. How about we try that out? Proud Nana, welcome in. What is going on? We're just doing a bit of a live podcast here. Right now we're on to strange news topic. We're on the topic of strange news. So, science one here. Okay, a spine-tingling discovery. This dinosaur had spiked body armor. Yes, I thought we seen that in Jurassic Park. In a new paper, researchers describe a bizarre dinosaur with thorny spines along its neck and back that made its home in Africa more than 165 million years ago. Yes, I remember seeing that kind of a thing. Yeah, I remember seeing that on Jurassic Park, I'm pretty sure. So that's a random one. Okay. A zoo in Denmark asked patrons to donate their pets, not as attractions, but for food. And this was August 6, 2025. The Aalborg Zoo in Denmark said it would take certain surplus pets, such as chickens, rabbits, and guinea pigs, to be gently euthanized and fed to its captive predators. I mean, what? Okay, I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. That one's a little strange. I guess if you had an old dying pet, then that's kind of the circle of life, the cycle of life, right? Daisy May, welcome in, welcome in. If you're just new here, this is our very first live podcast. So this is episode 1 of the live podcasts. I also posted a podcast yesterday, the very first episode of the Random Thoughts Indoors podcast. So if you guys want to check that out, that is in the Random Thoughts Indoors playlist on my channel. You can check that out. Also on Spotify. If you search Random Thoughts Indoors, you'll find it on Spotify as well. Yeah, so this is our very first live episode of the Random Thoughts Indoors podcast. And we were on to the topic. We're kind of on the news topic we started with. Now we're going to strange news. What is going on? I don't want to donate. If I had money to donate, I would, but I don't. So I can't do that. Word of the week. Here we go. Word of the week. Dude. The history behind the word dude is wild. July 30th, 2025 is this from. The word dude is often associated with the 80s and 90s, but its origin is rooted much, much farther back in American history, and it took a long and winding road to reach the coast of California. Well, that's, hang loose, dude, right on, dude, you know what I'm saying? Unk, welcome in, Unk. Yeah, the word dude, that's the word of the week here. That's the word of the week here on our Google, I guess you could say, so to say. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to strange world news here. Let's see. The Australian woman who killed her in-laws with toxic mushrooms gets life in prison. Oof. July 7th, 2025, this article's from. Erin Patterson hosted 4 of her estranged husband's relatives for lunch in July 2023. 3 of them died of death cap mushroom poisoning. Death cap mushroom. I never heard of that before. Death cap mushroom. That's not good. A jury found her guilty this July after a 9-week trial. Holy. That's crazy. So she poisoned her in-laws and they died with death cap mushroom. Well, that's awful. Let's see. Animals, here we go. Sea turtle dilly-dally released into the ocean with 3 flippers after undergoing amputation. Oh my, they had to amputate the turtle. Oh my. This one's from June 6, 2025. Dilly-dally, a loggerhead turtle who survived a run-in with a predator that ultimately cost her her flipper, has been re-released into the wild. Oh, so she lost one of her flippers. You think she'll be fine swimming around through the ocean like that with just... You think that would throw off her balance and the way she moves and stuff? You would think, right? I guess she'll be fine. That's the way of nature too, right? That's the way of nature. And that's the way she goes, I guess, really. Let's see. Another strange animal news here. After 529 days alone in the Australian bush, Valerie, the mini douche-hound, is home. So Valerie ran off while she was on a camping trip with her owners back in 2023 on a remote island in Australia. They had lost hope until locals spotted her more than a year later. Surviving in the wild. That's crazy. So the little douche-hound or dash-hound or however you pronounce it was really good at foraging for food then, apparently. Apparently so, right, guys? So... Researchers puzzle over rash of baby monkey kidnappings. What? Young male Capuchin monkeys have started kidnapping the babies of nearby howler monkeys. Why? Maybe boredom? Oh, that's strange. They're just stealing the baby monkeys. Oh my, here's some national strange news. Police found a missing woman 60 years after she disappeared. She wants to stay hidden. Sauk County Sheriff Office says Audrey Beckerberg, now in her 80s, is living outside of Wisconsin. The detective who managed to track her down says she had her reasons for leaving in July of 1962. 60 years she went off the grid. MIA. Wow. And she wanted to stay hidden. I wonder why she wanted to stay hidden. That's crazy. Oh, this is weird. One look, captive bred axolotls thrive in Mexican wetlands, researchers find. The cartoonish looking salamanders have faced an uncertain future in the wild, but researchers hope that breeding axolotls in captivity and releasing them in the wild can help their numbers. I remember seeing them on different work sites and that in the swamps, the axolotls. Yeah, we have them here in Cape Breton. Funny looking salamander things. Yeah. Hilarious. Toadstool mushrooms are same. Yeah, not good. Not good. Not good, guys. Yeah. Wow. All right, guys. Let's switch it up a little bit here. I'm going to switch it back up a little bit. And let's see what we can find. Oh, here's a did you know fact. Dolphins can hold their breath underwater for 8 to 10 minutes. Lemons float in water, but limes sink. What do you think that is? I wonder why that is. A lemon and a lime are pretty well the same thing. I guess one has more. Oh, look at this. There's another random fact here. Bees can fly higher than Mount Everest. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, here's a good one. Flamingos aren't born pink. They are born a light gray, and their feathers turn pink from the food they eat. Did you know? Did you know? Wombat poop is cube-shaped. There you go, guys. Wombat poop. So if you ever see a wombat and you see the little square things there, then you know what's going on. Oh, here's a weird did you know. Pineapples take 2 years to grow from planting to harvest. 2 years to grow a pineapple. And then that I find when you eat the pineapple, it gives you this weird sensation in your mouth, like almost like burns your gums and stuff. Crazy, right? Well, here's an Australian fact. Well, Australia is wider than the moon. Australia's diameter is over 4,000 kilometers, while the moon is about 3,474 kilometers. So there you go. Australia is bigger than the moon. Oh, here's one I did know. Did you know honey never spoils because it is acidic, has low water content, and contains enzymes that create hydrogen peroxide? There you go, guys. Did you know? Honey doesn't expire. I did know that one, though. Hummingbirds can fly backwards. Yeah, I see them all the time from the feeder. You know? Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's a weird one. The human heart beats about 2.5 billion times in a 70-year lifespan. Holy, she gets to beating, guys. She gets to beating. My word. I don't think lemons have more pith. The white pear is buoyant. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think I'm allergic to pineapples per se, but I find when I eat them, it like burns my mouth and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I am. Who knows? I didn't think I was allergic to anything though. Oh, here's a random one. You're about 1 centimeter taller in the morning than when you go to bed because the cartilage between your bones compresses throughout the day. Oh, so you're taller in the morning. So you get up. That's when you measure yourself when you get up. And you're 6'2". Holy, the human circulatory system is over 60,000 miles long, enough to circle the Earth more than twice. That's crazy. So you got all them veins and stuff. Oh, that's crazy to think about. That's crazy to think about. Yeah. Yeah. Now we're just kind of on the random fun facts kind of topic now. So let's see. Here's a fun fact that I bet you didn't know. A cloud weighs around 1 million tons. A cloud typically has a volume of around 1 kilometer cubed and a density of around 1.003 kilograms per meter cubed. That's a density that's around 0.4% lower than the air surrounding it. This is how they are able to float. Well, that's wild to think about. The clouds up there are that heavy. And they don't fall. I always thought it was because they're full of rain. Right? Inversion bar stretch you out too. Yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need. We gotta get all stretched out, guys. That'll be 6'4" here. Oh, here's another one. Giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people. I wonder why that is. Because they're so friggin' tall, I would say. Come on now. There are only 5 well-documented fatal lightning strikes on giraffes between 1996 and 2010. But due to the population of the species being just 140,000 during this time, it makes for about 0.003% lightning deaths per 1,000 giraffes each year. That's wild. Oh, here's one I bet you didn't know. Identical twins don't have the same fingerprint. You can't blame your crimes on your twin, after all. This is because environmental factors during development in the womb, umbilical cord length, position in the womb, and the rate of the finger growth affect your fingerprint. Well, that is a random one. I didn't know that one. I never even really thought of that. I wouldn't even think of something like that. That's pretty random, though. This is what it's all about. These are some random thoughts. Oh, so now you didn't know honey didn't expire either? Yeah, honey doesn't expire, no. I guess it stays good forever. It's crazy. Earth's rotation is changing speed. It's actually slowing. This means that on average, the length of a day increases by around 1.8 seconds per century. 600 million years ago, a day lasted just 21 hours. That's interesting. The days are getting longer. The days are literally getting longer. Oh, a day gets long. Here we go. Another random one for you guys. Earlobes have no biological purpose. While they are rich in nerve endings and may play a role in social bonding, many scientists argue that earlobes don't have any true biological purpose. Well, it's to be right there so I can do this type thing, you know? You can scratch that right there. Oh, get cross-contaminate, then it'll go bad. Yeah, so if you dip something in there that has something foreign on it and it goes in, you know what I mean? And it's gonna get, yeah, that'll ruin it. But as long as you're careful with it, it'll last a long time. Here is a weird one. I don't like the sound of this. Your brain is constantly eating itself. This process is called Oh, yeah, let's see if I can pronounce this. Phagoc. Phagosotis? Phagosotis. That's the, honestly, Phagocytosis. Phagotosis. I don't know. Where cells envelop and consume smaller cells or molecules to remove them from the system. It's not harmful, but actually helps preserve your gray matter. Wow, that's a deep one. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. Okay, so that's wild. Yeah. Let's see. Here's another one. Mars isn't actually round. Unlike any other rocky planet in the solar system, Mars is actually shaped like a rugby ball, but with different sizes along all three axes. Oh, so that's crazy. That's almost like it's getting stretched out from the pressure of the universe itself. Oh, you know, there's some random deep thoughts indoors, you guys, right now, coming at you live from Mars. Yeah, from Mars. Gotta stay hydrated, you guys. Gotta stay hydrated. And let's see now. Let's see. What other fun facts can we see what other fun facts we can get into today. Oh, oh wow, we got lots of fun facts here, you guys. Did you know 11% of people are left-handed? Only 11% of people are left-handed. What are you? Drop it in the comments below. Right or lefty? Righty or lefty? Let's see. Did you know August has the highest percentage of births? So most people are born in August? What's up with that? People getting freaky in the winter months. That's what's up with that, right? That's what's up with that, right? Yeah, people getting freaky in the winter months. That's what's up with that. Yeah. Another one. Here you go. Did you know, unless food is mixed with saliva, you can't taste it? What? So the saliva makes you taste? So now, Lefty, you're part of the 11% then. You're part of the 11%. That's a small percentage. That's a small percentage. My father was left-handed. He was left-handed. Uh, I believe my daughter's left-handed too, I believe. Yeah. Did you know, and this is, I don't fall under this one, the average person falls asleep in 7 minutes. No, I don't fall asleep in 7 minutes, you guys. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit of, what do you call it, insomniac. Doesn't really sleep too much, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Drive lefty, right, righty. Oh my. Yeah, no, I don't fall asleep in 7 minutes, that's for darn sure. No, I could be up all night. And that was a problem I had for a while. There's a topic to talk about, the sleep. So your sleep cycle is really, like, it's extremely important that you get about 8 hours of sleep every night, or else you start, everything starts going like, oh, you burn out, basically, is what it is. You just burn out, and it makes everyday activities really hard to do and stuff, right? So for a while there, I was going on maybe 2-3 hours of sleep if I was lucky every night, and I burnt out really quick too. And even during, like, when I was working the construction gig and working long hours and stuff too, like, I wasn't sleeping very much. I'd get home late, and then it would take me a few hours to unwind, but then I'd start early again in the morning, right? So yeah, I guess you win some, you lose some, right? But anyway, let's yeah, they all sleep. There's medication for that, right? Help you sleep. There's other things you can do too that are herbal, that can help you sleep too. Chamomile tea, stuff like that, right? Things like that, right? All right. Did you know a bear has 42 teeth? No, I did not know that. I definitely did not know that. Lemons contain more sugar than strawberries. Hmm. Strawberries are very sweet too, and lemons aren't sweet at all. Very sour. That's strange that they'd have more sugars in them. 8% of people have an extra rib. I wonder if I have an extra rib. The Biden approved Ambien. Ambien. Oh. Let's not even go back to them old days. And holy. So basically, through my 20s, I probably mentioned this on the channel before, though, that through my 20s, I partied quite a bit and abused alcohol and drugs and everything, basically. Abused anything I could abuse during my 20s, right? So even sleeping medication was abused, I would say, for sure, probably, yep, I would say. Which is crazy to think. I wasted away my 20s. That's why I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can now. You know what I mean? Now that I'm early 30s, I want to enjoy life and whatnot, right? So, yeah, but I want to do it the right way. I want to do it healthy. I want to be healthy now, right? As I hold that. Anyway, let's switch it up here a little bit. Let's oh, that's one. Yeah, we need to. What? The Hawaiian alphabet has 13 letters. This one's like rabbits like licorice. Now, are you sure about that? I wonder who was the first one to be like, hey, let's give that rabbit some licorice. I bet he'll like it. How did they figure that one out now? There's some of these I just like, and like this one, reindeer like bananas. Well, who in, like, Lord Tundra, who gave it a banana? Who gave the reindeer a banana and was like, hey, it's reindeer. Really likes the bananas, guys. So, anyway, the three most common languages in the world are Mandarin Chinese, Spanish, and, of course, English. But Mandarin Chinese, that's the most spoken language. That's crazy too. That's crazy to think too, guys. Okay, we want. Here we go. 30 Canada facts you didn't know. Let's see. This should be interesting. 30 Canada facts you didn't know. Let's see. Let's see if anybody knows any of these. Let's see if I know any of these. Canada has the largest moose population in the world. The Canadian moose holds great significance as both a symbol of the country and one of the most iconic wildlife species. Canada boasts the largest population of moose in the world, with estimates in excess of 1 million. And now I go for my hikes in the Highlands here where there used to be lots of moose. I haven't seen a moose. I haven't seen a moose in a while, to be honest. Last fall? I think it might have been last fall. Was the last time I seen a moose that I can remember. Now, there used to be a time when you'd see a moose almost every time you went up to the Highlands of Cape Breton, the Cape Breton Highlands. But now I don't see. And now it's saying on here we have the most moose. I believe there is still black Twizzlers. Yes, I'm getting. I believe that. Yeah, oh yeah, there is in stores here for sure. Yeah. So now English alphabet has 26 letters. Yeah, that's crazy. Moosehead beer. Yeah, Moosehead beer. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. I'm off the old booze. Not boozing her anymore, guys. I'm not boozing her anymore. Let's see. Now this one, everybody knows this. Canada is hockey obsessed. Hockey holds a special place in Canada sports. Sports loving hearts going beyond just being at a game to becoming a national obsession. Consider it the birthplace of ice hockey. Canada has a deep-rooted connection with this team activity. Now, I don't mind watching like the Stanley Cup playoffs and stuff like that, but I'm not really big into watching hockey myself, but I do watch the playoff games and stuff, and I usually just go for Toronto, just because close to Toronto, I guess. I don't know, but again, like I said, I don't really watch too much. The playoff game is about it, but yeah. Let's go here to another one. Let's see. The Canadian Rockies showcase a range of habitats. The Canadian Rockies showcase some of the most awe-inspiring landscapes you'll find anywhere. We need to go. We need to go to the Rockies, you guys. That brings us to the part of the channel where I say, please like and subscribe. And if you find this kind of content interesting, tongue twister, interesting, then there's lots of new content on my channel right now. Keep you busy for hours. We got our very first podcast episode on the playlists under Random Thoughts Indoors playlist. So you can check that out. I have another one filmed. I just got to edit that one up and I'll get that one posted as soon as I can. And this is our very first live episode of the Random Thoughts Indoors podcast. So I hope you guys enjoy all our random thoughts today. And let's get back to the podcast, you guys. Oh, Canada, yes. Poutine is a must-try dish. You guys hear of poutine from, what's it say here? Poutine, a popular dish, originated in Quebec. It is made with French fries that are topped with cheese curds. It has to be cheese curds too, you guys, to be real poutine, and covered in gravy. This combination of flavors has made poutine a comfort food favorite among Canadians. Now, there's all kinds of different ones too. This one's really good, I'll tell you right now. Turkey stuffing poutine, or turkey dinner poutine. It's got like all the turkey dinner stuff on the toppings. Oh, so good, you guys. So good. Now this food one got me hungry now, you guys. This food one got me hungry thinking of the poutine, the gravy and the cheese. And oh yeah, that would be good. That will be good. Now let's see now. The population is highly educated. Canada consistently ranks among the most educated countries in the world, according to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. Over 56% of Canadians aged 25 to 64 have completed some form of post-secondary education. Huh. So everyone's going to school. That's good, you guys. Let's get them numbers up. Let's everyone get to school. That's schooling's great. You know what I mean? Oh, look at this one. The Magnetic Hill looks like it defies gravity. Located in Moncton, New Brunswick, the famous Magnetic Hill is a truly unique tourist attraction. This intriguing spot creates an optical illusion that gives the impression of cars rolling uphill on their own. I've seen videos of this. I've never actually done that myself. That is another thing I'd like to do on the channel here for a vlog. That would be sick. Magnetic Hill, located in Moncton, New Brunswick, you guys. It looks like you're just rolling uphill. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, it's an optical illusion that gives the impression of cars rolling uphill on their own. That's crazy, guys. I've seen lots of videos of that and I've heard about it and stuff, but I've never been there myself. So that is one that, oh, my chair's squeaking, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. That'll drive me crazy, the squeaking. Let's see. Canada is the second largest country. Canada with its vast land area of approximately 9.98 million square kilometers, holds the distinction of being the second largest country in the world. So we're the second largest country in the world. What's the first largest country? What's that? You guys know in the comments below, what's the largest country in the world? Largest country in the world. Let's see. Oh, Russia. Russia's the largest country in the world? By a wide margin, spanning across 11 time zones, its massive landmass includes tundra, taiga, mountains, plains, and semi-deserts. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Well, there's another one that we didn't know. That I didn't know anyway. I probably did, but I was kind of thinking that, but I didn't want to say anything in case I was wrong, you know. But Canada hosts the world's largest collection of Inuit art. Now that's cool. The Winnipeg Art Gallery in Manitoba is home to the world's largest collection of contemporary Inuit art. The gallery showcases breathtaking sculptures, prints, and textiles that are created by talented Indigenous artists. Cool. I didn't know that one either. Didn't know that one. That one's new to me too. We're getting to learn lots of, we're getting learnt, you guys. We're getting learnt today. We are getting learnt today on the Random Thoughts Indoors podcast. Coming at you live, Random Thoughts Indoors podcast. You guys, let's see. Here's another Canada fact. Canada has made an impressive contribution to Hollywood and music. Canada is the birthplace for many Hollywood icons and renowned musicians, including the likes of Jim Carrey, Celine Dion, Ryan Reynolds, and Chris Evans. Although most of them have made the United States their home now, their Canadian roots remain an essential part of who they are. There you go. Oh, here we go. Another one. John Cabot accidentally claimed Canada for England. John Cabot, an Italian explorer commissioned by Henry of England in 1497, embarked on a voyage to Asia aboard the ship Matthew. He unexpectedly arrived at a modern-day Newfoundland, and Cabot's accidental landing marked England's initial claim on parts of Canada. So there you go, guys. That's random. Basketball was born in Canada. That's a cool one to know. You would think it would be hockey, not basketball, but basketball now, a globally cherished sport, was created by James Naismith, a Canadian, in 1891. The first game of basketball used a soccer ball and 2 peach baskets as equipment, unlike the modern gear used today. Now remember, I need these baskets back. I remember a Heritage commercial on TV about that. So that stuck with me. That stuck with me throughout the years, you guys. That stuck with me. We need these baskets back. Let's see if I can get you guys the Heritage commercial. We'll listen to that right quick because that'll be funny. Canadian Heritage commercial basketball, yes. This was it, yes, this is it. We need them baskets back. Does anybody remember this?
Carry a privilege! Is this some kind of Canadian joke, sir? I mean, I know you're the instructor and everything, but we can't carry the ball. How can we get a decent shot at the beach basket?
All right. Maybe we can allow a carry of a couple of steps.
And Mr. Naismith, sir, It sure slows things down having to climb up here every time.
Yeah, the old man going to get
Of the basket. But I need these baskets back.
You guys remember this commercial, any of my Canadians?
100 years after James Naismith from Almont, Ontario invented it, basketball was being played by hundreds of millions of people around the world.
There you go. There you go, guys. Canadian. That's crazy to think about, you guys, how Canada, the birthplace of basketball. You wouldn't really think either, right? That's something I wouldn't really think about. So yeah, you guys, this is our first live podcast. Drop it in the comments below if there's anything that you would like to talk about on the podcast today. I just have to check on my camera here. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. Just making sure the camera was good to go, you guys. Just making sure the camera was good to go. Now let's see some more Canada facts, you guys. Let's go. What do we have here? Canada is the main maple syrup producer. Canada is responsible for producing nearly 85% of the world's maple syrup. Many families have maintained their businesses by passing down land filled with rock maple trees from one generation to the next. So there you go. Canada maple syrup, guys. Canadian maple syrup. Quebec has North America's sole walled city. The ramparts of Quebec City have a rich history behind mere decoration. Originally built by the French and British colonists from the 17th to the 19th century, these fortifications served as formidable defense against invaders. Wow. The whole city surrounded by this big wall. Canadian Thanksgiving is an old tradition. Canada's Thanksgiving predates the American tradition by over 40 years, with origins going back to 1578, when the English explorer Martin Frobisher held a ceremony in Newfoundland to express gratitude for a successful voyage. Oh, here we go. The Leif Erikson was the first European in Canada, or Leif Erikson. I thought it was talking about, oh, you guys, remember this was in, I had this as a short, Leif Erikson. A Nor explorer hailing from Iceland set foot on Canadian soil around 1,000 years ago, specifically in Newfoundland. This historic event marked what is considered to be the first time a European reached North American shores. Wow. And that's the name of one of the ferries. That's what I thought I was talking about at first. Ferries. Canada is extremely cold. Unsurprisingly, a country renowned for its long winters and snowy landscapes boasts some chilling temperatures. On February 3rd, 1947, in the small village of Snag in the Yukon Territories, the temperature dropped to an astonishing negative 63 degrees Celsius. That's minus 81.4 Fahrenheit. That's cold. Bone-chilling cold, if I do say so myself. That is. Canada has a unique national drink, the Caesar. Canada's national beverage, the Caesar, features the unique ingredients of clam juice. This intriguing drink is a mixture of vodka, clamato, Tabasco hot sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and lime. It's served chilled over ice in a glass with celery salt on the rim. You guys ever have that? A Caesar? Guys ever try a Caesar? Caesars aren't too bad, to be honest. Caesars really aren't too bad. Canada's national sport is lacrosse. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. Lacrosse has a rich history in Canada and was originally developed by the indigenous nations in North America before Europeans arrived. Wow, I didn't know that one, no. Oh, here's a cool one. The telephone was invented in Canada. And this could be a vlog idea too. Alexander Graham Bell, an immigrant from Scotland living in Bradford, Ontario, is recognized as the inventor of the telephone in 1876. This groundbreaking invention undeniably transformed the world. Now look at us. Everybody has a phone. I mean, he didn't invent a cell phone, so to say, but invented a phone, which is crazy. Imagine the first phone calls you just pick up and there's only you and someone else. Hello, right? Yeah, Canada has vast coastline, as we know on this channel. We explore the coastlines on this channel a lot in the vlogs and that, with an impressive coastline stretching over 202,000 kilometers. It would take more than 4.5 years to walk from one end to the other end of Canada's coast. Canada fought beaver wars. Oh, there we go, beaver wars. The conflict known as the Beaver Wars was not fought against animals, but rather between humans competing for power and control over territories abundant in valuable fur, specifically that of beavers. Wow, so they were fighting for the beaver fur. I don't even know what to say there. Fighting for the beaver fur. All right, let's try to go to something else here, you guys. We are gonna check out we're gonna end the podcast here. Oh, here's a crazy one. Nintendo was founded in 1889 as a playing card company. You guys know that? Nintendo was founded in 1889 as a playing card company. I didn't know that one. I want to end it with something absurd, you know what I mean? So here we got some wild facts that sound far-fetched but are actually 100% true. Okay, here's one. Yeah, this one doesn't even make much sense. Orcas, like a whale, are a natural predator of moose. Yep. One user says, is this just because an orca ate a moose one time, or do moose often wade into shallow waters and get picked off? What? Moose can in fact swim and will dive to eat seaweed? That's crazy. Oh, here's a crazy one. If you live up to 84 years old, you've spent roughly 28 years sleeping. Holy cow. That's one I didn't know, Lord Tundran. That's one I didn't know. I didn't know that one, guys. Oxford University is older than the Aztec Empire. That's crazy. But here's a weird one. Rats can laugh. We just can't hear it because it's not in our audible range. So rats laugh. That's crazy. Holy, Greenland sharks can live up to 500 years. They don't reach sexual maturity until they are over 100 years old. Holy. Gestation lasts up to 18 years. That is wild, you guys. That is wild. Wow. Koala's entire diet is eucalyptus tree leaves, which are incredibly toxic. Baby koalas aren't born with any immunity to the toxins. They gain this by eating their mother's poop. Oh, that's nice. We live closer in time to the Tyrannosaurus rex than the Tyrannosaurus rex lived to Stegosaurus. Okay. If you're 7 feet tall, you have a 1 in 6 chance of landing in the NBA. Yeah, I guess, if you're super tall. 1,000,000 seconds is 12 days. 1,000,000,000 seconds is 31 years. That's the difference between a millionaire and a billionaire. Huh. Time's ticking. There are 52 ways to arrange the cards in a standard playing card deck. Well, there you go. And we're going to end the stream off today with this one last one. The sun contains 99% of the solar system's mass. Oh, I got to leave this one. It was only 66 years from the Wright brothers' first flight to Armstrong walking on the moon. So it was only 66 years from the Wright brothers' first flight to Armstrong walking on the moon. So it took them 66 years and then they made it up to the moon. That's crazy. All right, you guys. Thanks for tuning in to our very first episode of the Random Thoughts Indoors Live podcast with your host, Matt. And we will see you guys in the next podcast or vlog, whichever content you guys are watching next. We will see you in it. And again, if you like the content here today, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button because it helps us out with the old algorithm and whatnot. And as always, guys, we will see you in the next one. Peace!